thought I'd show you my CCTV camera setup, which I have covering my house. I have, as you can see here, 6 cameras in all. One at the front, one by the front door, one covering the back door, one covering part of the garden, another at the other end of the house, and another one covering the back garden. Now I'm using HiLook, Hikvision cameras and HiLook cameras. The recorder, the NVR, the network video recorder I'm using is by HiLook. It's Hikvision but HiLook. It's a fairly inexpensive system. It's today's price on Amazon, which is where I bought mine, £177.57. Now, when you buy one of these boxes, bear in mind that a lot of them don't include a hard drive. Hard drive's extra. So once you purchase your hard drive, it's going to push that £177 over £200. So bear that in mind. You know, don't think, oh, that's a really good price, because you will be able to watch your cameras, but you won't be able to record any footage if you don't have a hard drive. So bear that in mind. Right, so if we go back to my cameras, I'll show you which ones I've got. Right, this is a bullet camera overlooking the driveway, and it's got infrared on it, and I'll show you which one this is. This is the Hikvision, this one here, £120 on Amazon by today's date. This is a very nice camera, this is. Very, very good indeed. I have 2 of them actually. And it's PoE, Power over Ethernet. That basically means that you don't need a power source near the camera. The power source and the video comes through the same cable, comes back to the box. So that is this camera here. It's got 30-meter infrared. So you can see it's doing a really good job there. So if we go to the front door, that's the front door, and this is the camera I'm using on the front door. Let me find it. Here we are. It's another bullet camera. Another one, it's another HiLook, and that's a bit more expensive, £52.99 for that one. And that's, again, it's got a good infrared setting, fairly inexpensive. So that's that one. Let me go back to clicking on the wrong one. Right, we'll go back to the cameras, and we'll go to, let's try the back garden. Right, that one there, and this one here, and this one here. These 3 here are all using the same camera. I'll just choose this one here. Again, infrared. These are the cheapest cameras I've got, and this is this one here. And these, when I bought this camera, it was only £19.99. They've gone up to 25 quid now, but they're cheap. They are quite, they're not the sort of camera that's going to last for years. So bear that in mind. But they're good picture, for the price of the camera. Pretty good picture, I'd say. So this is the same sort of camera overlooking the front of my house here. It's the same sort of camera there. See, someone's just driving out. So you can see a really good picture, really clear. And then if we go to the back garden, again, this is the my garden's about 80 feet down. You can see that the infrared is literally lighting up the whole of the garden. It's pitch black. If I look out my window where I am now, I can't see the garden at all. So you can see how well this camera is lighting up the garden. So again, this is the this bullet camera here. That's that one there. Now, if you are going to purchase one of these IP cameras, bear in mind that they do need passwords. Now, you can plug them straight into the box and they'll work straight away. And what happens is when you initially set your NVR up, you have to set it up with a password. Now, just make sure, take my advice, because I had a lot of hassle recently, make sure that you make a note of that password and don't lose it. Because if you buy a set of cameras with your NVR and you plug the camera directly into the box, with the Hikvision and the HiLook, the camera will inherit the password from the NVR box. So if you forget the password and then something goes wrong, you then got the problem of trying to work out what the password is for the camera. Because if you give the box a new password, the cameras won't work because they've got a different password. So then you've got the hassle of trying to reset the cameras, which is what I had a problem with. Now, if we go back to the camera, I discovered the other day that this camera here has actually got a little case, like a little cover that you unscrew, and it's got a reset button. I didn't realise that. I'd been contacting Hikvision and they were sending me files to try and reset the password, and none of them worked. And then I found out after 2 or 3 weeks or even more of trying to get the password reset, I discovered after reading something on the internet that it did have a reset button. So I wasted a lot of time there. So they're working now. But these cameras here, these cheap cameras, don't have a reset button on them. So if you do lose the password, you've got to contact Hikvision. And I can tell you now, they're not easy people to deal with, because they're not very helpful a lot of the time. You know, if you're lucky, they will help you. But like me, they did help me with a couple of the cameras, but others, they ignore you. They literally ignore you. And you're banging your head against the wall. So just bear in mind, if you buy one of these cheap cameras, it doesn't have a reset button. So just make sure that you write down any passwords that you make for them. So there you go. That is my CCTV system, and I'm very pleased with it. And so for less than 500 quid, you can get a pretty good system to protect your premises. And I think I'm very happy with mine anyway. Cheerio for now.